Nor does he care to smoke or drink tea or coffee. He not only refrains from illicit sex, but avoids sex life entirely. Nor is he interested in wasting his time in speculating or gambling. In this way, it is to be understood that one is becoming cleansed of unwanted things, anartha nivritti. The word anartha refers to unwanted things. Anarthas are vanquished when one becomes attached to the Krishna consciousness movement. When a person is released from unwanted things, he becomes fixed in executing his Krishna activities. Indeed, he becomes attached to such activities and experiences ecstasy in executing devotional service. This is called bhav, the preliminary awakening of dormant love of Godhead. Thus, the conditioned soul becomes free.
If sadhana is done to realize bhav, to attain bhav, then it is sadhana, otherwise not sadhana. Understand? We should know at first what is sadhana, what is our object. First our object, then sadhana, then sadhana bhakti. We should know all these things. What is bhav? What is prem? Then you can do anything for attaining bhav, then that will be sadhana. And if you want to attain prem from the stage of bhav, then it will be bhav bhakti, otherwise not. So we will have to know all these things. Whole life sadhana bhakti, and not that sadhana bhakti is real, not for done for bhakti, sadhana bhav bhakti. Then it must be not sarup siddha bhakti. It will be in the category of arup siddha or contaminated with karma and jnana and yoga, tapasya and all other things, not pure. If you are not going to a high stage of Vaishnava, how we can know all these things and how we can enter in practicing? So he is called then bhav. The what?
The preliminary awakening of dormant love of Godhead. Thus the conditioned soul becomes free from material existence and loses interest in the bodily conception of life, including material opulence, material knowledge, and material attraction of all varieties. At such a time, one can understand who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and what his Maya is. Although Maya may be present, it cannot disturb a devotee once he attains the bhava stage.
Maya cannot touch that devotee. Sometimes an occasion can come that he should be angry, but he will not be angry. There are some symptoms of bhav, where whether really you have attained bhav or not. That slok is Shantir Abhyaktakalattang Virakti Manashunyata Ashabanda Samutakanta Namagane Sadaruchi Asakti Sadgunakhyane Priti Tadvasatya Sthale Ityadi Bhava Sujjat Bhavankurejan. If there is bhav, there are some symptoms. If you are doing sadhana bhakti, there are some systems. If Krishna prem is there, there are some symptoms. We will know all this by all these symptoms. What are these systems? You will have go to Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and you will have to see and or to hear from any bona fide Vaishnava. No, there is a way. Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra. Law Matra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra. Even a very short time will change your whole life. So, his what is
Maya cannot disturb a devotee when he attains.
Maya cannot touch it. Avyakta kalottam, virakti, manus, on occasion may come that you be angry, but he will not be angry. It may be sometimes that you are disturbed so much by worldly things, but totally will not be disturbed at all. Like Ambarish Maharaj, he was just standing one day, doing like this. The death was coming, and seeing he was so silent. Prahlad Maharaj, Haridas Thakur, we can see all these things. Go on.
This is because the devotee can see the real position of Maya. Maya means forgetfulness of Krishna, and forgetfulness of Krishna and Krishna consciousness stand side by side like light and shadow. If one remains in shadow, he cannot enjoy the facilities offered by light, and if one remains in light, he cannot be disturbed by the darkness of shadow. By taking to Krishna consciousness, one gradually becomes liberated and remains in light. Indeed, he does not even touch the darkness, as confirmed in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila 22:31. Krishna Surya Sama Maya Haya Andhikara, Jahan Krishna Tahan Nahi Mayara Adhikara. Krishna is compared to sunshine, and Maya is compared to darkness. Wherever there is sunshine, there cannot be darkness. As soon as one takes to Krishna consciousness, the darkness of illusion, the influence of the external energy, will immediately vanish.
Yes. Actually, I was reading and giving class of this book, the nature of instruction, only for the 8th slok. My main purpose was to give an outline of this slok. The purpose of all kinds of teachings. Here teaching means the teaching of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Rupa Goswami. If you are following this, to follow this slok, 7 kinds of slokas has been explained there. Only to realize this slok. So, Tannama Rupa Charitadi Sukirtananu Smityo Kramena Rasana Manasi Niyojya Tisthana Braje Tadanuragi Jananugami Kalam Nae Dakhilami Ityupadesha. Rupa Goswami is telling, I am now telling the sum and substance of all Upadesas taught by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By this slok following, you can attend easily Krishna Prem, which is our life of goal of our life, object of our life. So he is telling, Tannam Rupa Charitadi. I read the translation.
The essence of all advice is that one should utilize one's full time, 24 hours a day, in nicely chanting and remembering the Lord's divine name, transcendental form, qualities, and eternal pastimes, thereby gradually engaging one's tongue and mind. In this way, one should reside in Braj, Goloka Vrindavan Dham, and serve Krishna under the guidance of devotees. One should follow in the footsteps of the Lord's beloved devotees who are deeply attached to his devotional service.
We will explain it. I want to read one stanza, 75, in the transcendental realm. Because today in evening so we'll so many persons will go. So I want to touch that thing, move in transcendental realm of Braja.
In the transcendental realm of Braja, one should serve the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna with a feeling similar to that of his associates. And one should place himself under the direct guidance of a particular associate of Krishna and should follow in his footsteps. This method is applicable both in the stage of sadhana, spiritual practices executed while in the stage of bondage, and in the stage of sadhya, God realization, when one is a siddha purusha or a spiritually perfect soul.
Swamiji is quoting here one slok of Rupa Goswami from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu for this slok. And slok is that Seva sadhaka rupena siddha rupena cha atra hi tad bhav lipsuna karya brajalokanusarata. The meaning is so deep but vivid that Rupa Goswami is telling that if you want to serve Krishna, then you should have a sadhana like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has told. What is that sadhana? What is the process? He is telling. Seva sadhak rupena. You should serve like sadhak and also like siddha. Like we are giving an example. Rup and Sanatan are all 6 Goswamis and or Acharya, especially Rup Raghunath. No? How they are serving? Sankhya Purvak Nam Gan Natibhi Kala Pasani Krutau Nidrahar Vihar Kadi Vijitau Chatantadinam Radha Krishna Gunasmate Madhurimandena Sammohitau Vande Rupa Sanatanau Raghujugau Sri Jiva Gopalakau. Swamiji always used to recite this song with tears in his eyes, very, very honorably, with deep love and affection. Sankhya Purvaka Nam Gannativi. This is sadhan. Of what thing? To attain bhav. Sankhya Purvak. Not less than 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs. All the associates like Rupa Raghunath were doing always daily. Sankhya Purvaka Nam. Gan. What gan? Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava. Again. Govinda Damo Dharmadhaveti Govinda Damo Dharmadhaveti Govinda Damo Dharmadhaveti Govinda Damo Dharmadhaveti Namami Nandanandanam Namami Nandanandanam Namami Nandanandanam Namami Nandanandanam. Like this, 2, 3, 4 hours observed. Sankhya Purvak Nam Gan Bandana Bhajami Radham Arabinda Netram Smaravi Radham Anusmitasyam Badami Radham Karuna Bharadram Tato Mamannasti Gatirnaka. Always I am doing bhajan. My doing bhajan of Radhika. Always what? remembering Radhika lotus feet. From mouth uttering Radhe Radhe Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Why? Srimati Radhika is unlimited merciful, more than Krishna. Tavai Vasmi, Tavai Vasmi. Like this, so bandhana always. After that, doing pranam. Ashtang pranam. Shashtang pranam. Shashtang pranam, you know? This, hands, two, folding. And heart, inner heart, by speech, telling Hare Krishna, and doing like this. These 8 things should be there. Then Ashtang Pranam. To whom? Radha Govind, Radha Gopinath, Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Damodar, Radha Shyamsundar, Radha Raman, Radha Gokulanand, Radha Madhav, Radha Vinod Bihari, Radha Bank Bihari Ji, Radha Vallabha, Radha Girdhar. So, and the places of pastime. With Nand Baba Maharaj ki jai ho, Nand Baba ki jai ho, Jashoda Maiya ki jai ho, Krishna Kanhaiya ki jai ho, Dau Bhaiya ki jai ho, Rohini Maiya ki jai ho, Rasili Rasoiya ki jai ho, and all these things. So Barsana went, Barsana ki jai ho, Vrishabhanu Baba ki jai hai, Kritika Maiya ke, Siddham Bhaiya ki jai ho, Ladini Mahabhav Sarupa Mama Aradhya Srimati Radhika ji ki jai ho, Anang Manjari ki jai ho, jai hai to all the places there. To Vrindavan, Nidhvan, Bansivat, to Jamuna, to Giriraj Govardhan, to Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, lakhs of these things. 4 hours. No, 4 hours. 24 hours. If you will, they will remember and they will faint. And they will roll down. Always. Ha Radhe, He Radhe, Braj Devi ke chalalite, He Nanda Suno Kuta. Shri Kalpapadapatale Kalindi Banne Kuta. Ghoshantavit Sarvato Khedai Mahat. So this is called sadhana. So these are outer sadhana, down inner. Inner sadhana is more developed. Always sitting, playing in the waves of Radha and Krishna love, in the ocean of prem, unlimited ocean. This is sadhana. And internally where? Rup Goswami is Rup Manjari, Raghunath Das Goswami is Rati. They are serving always Radha Krishna conjugal. Spanish sometimes messaging Srimati Radhika. Sometimes Krishna is telling, come on, and these are saying, no, we will not come. They are hiding on the back of Srimati Radhika. This is service. Sometimes battle not. What service is more? Raghunath Das Goswami has told in his in his Savavali, he has told. Paniya, Tambularpan Padamardhan Payodana Abhisharadivi, Bindaranya, Maheswarim, Tosayanti Priya, Pran Presakhi Kulad Pikida Sanko Chita Bhumika Keli Bhume Surup Manjari Mukha Taddasita. These are some. So he is telling, Siddha Rupena, this is Siddha Rupena, and Sadhak Rupena, what I told, Sankhya Purvak Nam Ganvati. They solve. Always in 24 hours, weeping bitterly, rolling down on the bank of Radha Kund and Shyam Kund, sometimes in Vrindavan, Seva Kund. Bansi Bhat here, on the bank of Yamuna, like these are sadhana. Only note that we should give books and 75% keep in our pocket. In beginning, Swamiji told like all these things. Without this, we cannot go up. But forever, we will do only this and not coming in this line. That is why he sent me. He told me to go and help devotees. Otherwise, they will dry and become this Krishna consciousness, and they are going here and there. If anyone will not taste and advance, how can they stay in this movement? If river is not flowing and water is stopped, then it will be rotten. And after that it will dry. So bhakti is like a current, or bhakti will surely go up, 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 up. And if it is not going by this way, that he is telling. So we should try to realize all these things and do bhajan like this. I have given only a test, very little. Otherwise they will tell Narayan Maharaj is Bhajya and he is telling all these things. Flatly they will tell. I think that up till now, in 7-8 days, I am giving the Srimad Bhagavatam, what I have told. Actually, Prahlad Maharaj, Ajamil, Nrsimha Bhagwan, and all others from beginning. But if I am not touching Braja Leela, then it is all bogus. No? All bogus. So I should touch something and give you some test that you should not fall down. Otherwise you will fall down. Great. But today is finished. I have given only very touch finish. So you should be have a very little greed for this. And if you have greed, then I will give so much. Gaur Pramanam. Why weeping? No. Namami Nandanam. Namami Nandanam. Namami I forget to tell one thing. Swamiji has written that even in the stage of bondage, what is the meaning? What he wants to tell? In the stage of bondage, meaning if you are, so you should hear. What? Damodar Lila we must hear. How Krishna took birth in both places, in Mathura and also in highway to Gokul. How he was. He tested Vatsalya and other things. So we will hear it in bondage stage. We will be liberated, then we will be qualified. This is wrong and totally false. So now you should go. I will explain it in tomorrow. Come Makheswari Nandanam Namami Makheswari Kriyeswari Maleswari Sureswari Srimedapalapeswari Namavatasani Rameswari Rameswari Namodakanameswari Rameswari Radhike Radhike Namostute Radhike Radhike Namostute Gaut Praman. Yes. We will again meet in evening at about 5:30.